morning. It's windy out here. I don't know how you're picking me up here. I don't know if it's noisy or not, but today, well, last night, yesterday evening, the typhoon hit the island, and it's still crossing. It's going across. But I woke up this morning and I looked out after all nights of rain all night. I saw a little bit of clearing where, I mean, it's not clear, you can see, but it's not raining. So I decided to come out and get my little walk in this morning before it starts again. It's supposed to be off and on all day with high gusts of wind. Right now, you know, based on my feel, I'm thinking it's not much worse than the average fall winds in Chicago. As far as the gusts, it's definitely not near as cold as the fall or the spring, but it's a fairly good gust, maybe 20-30 mile per hour gusts or constant winds. You can see the treetops there off in the distance over here across the street. That's pretty steady, but you know, it's not too bad. Temperature's probably close to around somewhere between 77, 80, maybe a little bit cooler than that, but not much. But yeah, decided to come out. And it's a good day for a walk. You know, the winds make it feel much more comfortable to do it. And so that's about it for this morning. I'll hit you back up as I go. There's not very many people out this morning, and that kind of makes sense. I mean, you know, with the storm warnings out, there's one guy over there. He's running or jogging. I don't expect to see many people out today. So I'm just going to do one turn around the roundabout here. I'm not going to go the extra block. I'm just going to head on back now. Hopefully I'll get the mile in before I'm done. I'm just going to head on back. It certainly feels good. I'm at about 0.4 miles right now. That's some firewood right there. But I don't think anybody's going to need it because it's pretty warm. All right, I'm out. You can see there's been a little bit of minor damage done here. Small trees have been toppled over. Not a lot, but there was some pretty good winds out. Brought that one down. And like I said, you know, I think we're in a pretty good area as we were before, because we didn't get any flooding. The drainage is pretty good in the subdivision. I don't know about out here on the roads. I guess it is. I mean, I know it puddles up when it's raining, but eventually drains off because the ground is so soft and subtle. I guess that's the correct way to say it. Yeah, I mean, the birds are out, so they don't feel the danger. You know, it drains off pretty good, I guess. There's a dead frog. And that's kind of stuff that happens here. Frogs come out in the rain. They end up getting smashed or hit by cars or motorcycles. You see them off to the side of the road. They do have people that come out every day and clean the roads and the center medians here to make sure things stay, you know, fairly clean. And that's something that's that's paid for by the HOA fees and stuff like that here. So pretty good. As you can see, like the water does puddle up, but it hasn't been raining for a few hours or a couple hours. And there's one of the drainages there. So they do come out, clean those drainages so that they can freely accept water. You can see a little bit of a puddle up over there. But yeah, and there's another drain here. So they do a pretty good job of that. And as I said, I'm gonna head back in this morning. I'm not gonna do a full walk, the full distance today. I just wanted to get a little bit of walk in, just to kind of get my heart rate up, you know, a little exercise before it starts raining again today. It looks like we have some new neighbors moving in just right across from the entrance to our I'm going to call it a court. Each one of these is a court. So that's one court right there. And ours is the next court coming up. So, but yeah, I've seen them working on some of the homes here. So I guess people have either purchased or rented them. Like they're working on this one right here right now. Got to redo the facing on that one. And when they get done, they look a lot different than they do prior. So, yeah, this is one of the places here that's occupied. And this is the new tenants have moved in here. That's their car and their e-bike. I saw them wave at them. This is Mikasa. So, yeah, this is our court. And I did find out someone that we know of, don't really know them, but they live like a couple of blocks over from us. As you can see, I'm back at the crib. It's Mikasa here, and this is the hood. Yep. Man, I tell you, before the storm came, this tree here was starting to blossom a bit. So I'd like to see when that finally happens. Then you can see some of the debris has been blown around. This tree lost a branch last night. It was blown around pretty good. Yeah, but that branch is broken off. So they're probably gonna come cut that off and cut that branch off and let the tree continue to grow. But yeah. That's pretty much it. That out of all of our plants, this one got knocked over last night. This just happens to be the biggest plant that stands the tallest. Try to pull that back up. Hang in there with me. There we go. Now she's back up on her feet. Yeah, got that. All right, hopefully it stays up the rest of the day. All right, I'm gonna head back in now. All right, so this is what it sounds like. This is the range from the typhoon. We're catching one of the outer bands, so we're not in the eye. But you know, this is what it's like. So I think I like better about the place we're in now than where we were, because you know, we have the lanai, we have it covered here, we have it covered over there. You can still come outside when it's storming, as long as the winds aren't blowing right at you. And just kind of hang out or just come out and see how things are going, you know. So it's wet over here, as you can see. But this is, I'm gonna show you once Elizabeth moves. All right, so over here, that's where she has a dirty kitchen set up. And you see that? That's a tarp they put up to keep the rain out. It's doing a pretty decent job. You know, it's doing okay. We might have to shore it up a little bit more, but it's keeping from getting too wet over there. There's no, you know, it's not soaking yet. It looks like we might have water coming in down there. we do, but it's going, if you can see the grates down there, that's where the water goes to, because everything is pitched off that way, and the water goes in there so it doesn't flood the house. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, it's raining like crazy, and it's misty out here where I'm at, underneath the lanai, underneath the covered area. You can see the water just pouring off the roof over there. Yeah. And over in these other houses, you can see across over here. The rains, the wind is kicked back up a little bit more than it was this morning when I was out for my walk. So you'll be able to see the difference there as well. All right, so that's it. I'm out.